Djokovic won his record 23rd Grand Slam title only several weeks ago, and he did it at Roland Garros of all places. This is where he overtook Rafael Nadal, who has 22 Grand Slam trophies himself. Djokovic has already started advancing towards the next title at Wimbledon and a chance to, like in 2021 at the US Open, fight for the calendar Grand Slam. He has managed to advance to the second week of Wimbledon without much effort, and it seems like no one will be able to stop him on his way towards winning his third Grand Slam this year. I personally think there are only two players who can stand in his way. Yeah, all of you instantly must have thought of Carlos Alcaraz, and yeah, also Carlitos seems to be Novak's greatest threat. Alcaraz is one of the most aggressive players you will see out there. His forehand is an absolute rocket. To complete the package, he's also a terrific defensive player. Surely one of the quickest guys on the court. He and Djokovic have swapped places at the number one spot on the ATP list several times this season. Alcaraz is the one currently occupying the number one spot. He's had some amazing performances in 2023 and already won 5 titles in this season. He won a trophy a few weeks back in Queens, and that is his first grass title of his career, which surely brought him a great deal of confidence since he's never had much success on this surface before. It is true that he wasn't very successful in his semi-final match against Djokovic at the French Open. He had some physical issues, and the reason for it was great pressure and stage fright, so to speak, that he was experiencing due to the importance of the match. However, this is a great lesson he can use to his advantage to learn from it, play a much better match, and try to beat Novak in the potential match to win the trophy. Moving on, a player who could possibly even prevent a match between Djokovic and Alcaraz is Jannik Sinner. If he manages to play as well as last year at Wimbledon, where he lost only after 5 sets against Djokovic, he has a good chance to defeat the 7-time champion of Wimbledon. Jannik has even managed to defeat Alcaraz this season in the semi-final match at the Miami Masters, so don't count this guy out. In my opinion, out of all the tennis players, only Sinner and Alcaraz have a chance to take down Djokovic, but it would be one hell of a fight. It seems like an impossible task. We all know how well Novak plays at Grand Slams, and his experience and mental strength shine the brightest in the most important matches. A fact that supports this is that before the start of this year's Wimbledon, Djokovic alone had 86 wins at this tournament, while the other top 20 members had in total 85. Also, Novak has not been beaten once at Wimbledon during the previous 6 years. He has 4 titles in a row and a series of 31 wins at the third Grand Slam of the season. All of this data point to the fact that Djokovic is very dominant at Wimbledon, and a very realistic scenario is that he will be the one to take the trophy of this very prestigious tournament home for the 8th time in his career. Well, that's it for today. Let me know your thoughts on the video. An interesting question I would like to see answered in the comments is: can anyone, and if yes, who, can stop Novak from being the champion of Wimbledon this year?